Hey kids, and thank you again for joining me on my video, liking my channel, and subscribing. Since I am super nervous, I'm gonna tell you a random story about my earrings to help with my nerves. Okay, so these earrings are seashells, and like I said, I did keep my kindergarten personality. So about 10 years ago, I was teaching kindergarten, and it was Meet the Teacher Night or something like that. And one of my students, her name is Ariana. She's probably like in her 20s now, and doesn't even know who I am. But anyway, so she came with her grandmother, and her grandmother was wearing these seashell earrings. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. And then the next day, Ari came and she had a little napkin or like a little tissue, and she was like, my grandma said to give these to you. And so I am wearing some grandma earrings. Sometimes I wear other things that people have gifted me, and I just call them like grandma pants or like a mom top, because just a way to like honor gifts, and in this video, a way to reduce my nerves. Okay, so this video is called Sand and Sky, and again, I have, you know, a kindergarten-esque personality, but I intend for these videos to be more for like maybe 9 and up, or like 9 and 14, but really whoever. So Sand and Sky is for when you are in like, I think it starts around 4th grade, maybe 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, whatever grade, and you have a problem. More often than not, it's that you've gotten in trouble. But really, whatever problem you're in, or whatever trouble you're in, you feel it to be really big, and it really consumes your brain space, which is a video I'll make, brain space. So if you have a problem, if you've gotten in trouble, or I don't know, you had a misunderstanding with friends, or your crush moved to a different school, and you find it to really be consuming your brain space, what you can do is this. You're going to pretend, and it actually works best if you go outside, but if you can't go outside, it still works. You just have to use your imagination, and you are going to pretend that you are a little grain of sand. And then you're gonna remember the sky. And then you're gonna remember that you're the sand again. Then you're gonna remember the sky. And then you're gonna do that and breathe through it for as long as it takes to feel more neutralized about your problem in your head. So again, you'll pretend that you're a little grain of sand. And so if you're a little grain of sand, your problem can't be that big. It's a grain of sand. You're a grain of sand in the universe, right? Like if you're ever on an airplane, you're the same size as a grain of sand. So your problem is gonna seem really big or all-consuming to you. I notice this a lot in like the intermediate ages, that the problem begins to talk to you a lot in your brain space. So once you want for that to stop talking to you, so like I said, you could use this, you could go outside, and you're gonna remember, I'm a little grain of sand. So if I'm a little grain of sand, then even my problem is smaller. And then you're gonna look at the sky or think of the sky, and it'll make it feel like your problem is less big in your brain, and then your body can relax. What else did I want to say about Sand and Sky? It does work both ways though. You can also think of, to conclude Sand and Sky, you do the practice, right? You pretend you're a little grain of sand. You remember the sky until you neutralize in your body, and your body will feel more relaxed. Once your body feels more relaxed, you'll notice that your brain doesn't feel as full of those thoughts, right? So then that gives your brain more space to think logically and look at the problem from a different perspective. And then you'll see, wait a minute, I'm just a grain of sand at my school. The problem is only big in my head, and nobody else is actually worried about it. So you have to get to a certain level of calm about what's been eating you up before you're able to logically think your way out of how awful you might assume it is, when it's really not that awful. So that was it for Sand and Sky. And yes, so once you practice that and you're able to think about it less, then you can go about your life and like do your homework or do your chores or play your Xbox while feeling less emo. And that's a good way to live. It feels great. Love you. Bye.